I filed for divorce on a Tuesday, right after the chemo fog lifted enough for me to stand without swaying. He didn't know yet. He was still downstairs, laughing into his phone, the sound sliding under the door like oil. That laugh, loose, relieved, was the first thing that made me understand what I was to him now. A delay, a problem waiting to resolve itself. I learned the truth on a Thursday night, leaning against the hallway wall, counting breaths like coins. He'd forgotten his jacket, his poker buddies were on speaker. I wasn't eavesdropping, I was surviving. Just waiting it out, he said, casual as ordering fries. Can't leave a sick wife, makes you look bad. Someone whistled, another laughed, and yeah, he added, smug, hot divorcees already sliding into my DMs. They toasted to my expiration date. I didn't cry. Crying wastes oxygen. We met in a bookstore when I was 26 and fearless. He said he liked how I underlined margins. I liked that he noticed. We built a life with quiet rituals, Sunday coffee, shared playlists, promises spoken softly because we believed they'd last longer that way. When I got sick, he learned the choreography of care, or so I thought. He learned how to look devoted while imagining a life without me in it. The changes came dressed as kindness. He took calls outside. He started working late. He posted photos of us smiling, captions heavy with virtue. Caretaker cosplay. At night, he slept facing away, the glow of his phone pulsing like a second heartbeat. I cataloged everything. Patterns calmed me. The overheard call didn't break me. It clarified me. I didn't confront him. I planned. I met with an attorney who spoke in clean sentences and didn't flinch when I slid screenshots across the table. I opened accounts he didn't know existed. I gathered records, medical, financial, messages where he flirted with the future while betting against my survival. I kept my face neutral and my voice steady. I let him think I was weak. Men like him mistake stillness for surrender. When I filed, I did it quietly, no dramatics. Papers served while he was at the gym, practicing strength in mirrors. The petition was precise, irrefutable. I asked for what the law would grant and what the truth would justify. I asked for peace. He showed up at my parents' house 3 days later, loud with entitlement, claiming I was ruining his life. He stood on the lawn like a man who expected applause. I watched from the window. He didn't know I could see him. He didn't know how much I'd already taken. Inside, my mother made tea. My father said nothing. Silence is a blade if you know how to hold it. I met him on the porch. He reached for me. I stepped back. "You can't do this," he said. "People will think—" "I know," I said. "They will." The hearing was brief. The evidence spoke without raising its voice. The judge's eyebrows lifted at the messages, at the timeline, at the casual cruelty. The room shifted. He shifted. His lawyer stopped smiling. The climax wasn't a shout. It was a sequence. Assets frozen. Spousal support adjusted. His carefully curated image cracking as acquaintances learned the version he'd tried to hide. The women in his DMs went quiet when the story found daylight. Turns out predatory patience doesn't photograph well. He tried one last angle, an apology delivered like a performance review. I let him finish. Then I slid the recording across the table, the night with his buddies, preserved in clean audio. His words, his laughter, his toast. "I didn't mean—" "You did," I said. "You just didn't think I'd live long enough to hear it." Walking out of that room felt like leaving a theater mid-credits. The story was done. The lesson lingered. Now, when the house is quiet, I think about strength. It isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It gathers. It waits. It chooses the moment that hurts least for you and most for the truth. I didn't ruin his life. I stopped letting him plan mine. I am still here, and that was the move he never saw coming.